so far, we've gotten about 2 feet of snow. They say we've got another foot coming. So you can see how close it is when I drop my tailgate, just to the tailgate on my truck here. It's up to the running boards. Getting pretty tough for a lot of people to get around. Fortunately, we've got the equipment and the gear to do it, but it's gonna be an interesting third rifle elk hunt. Well, when you're pushing snow with your door, it's a little deep, just slick, so I'm gonna go get the skid steer. Fortunately, I got a good tow strap. We're gonna get the rig out of here. Always nice to have a tow strap handy. This is from Uncharted, and I'm gonna use it to help me get my truck out because I happen to get it just a little bit stuck.
Well, the snow just keeps coming down. By the next day, we had gotten 44 inches of snow, and in some areas they got up to 55 inches of snow just west of us. So tons of snow, but animals still needed to be fed, cows needed to be fed, horses needed to be fed, and we needed to find some elk and figure out what was gonna happen with the elk hunting for third season because it was such a huge weather change.
Well, we've got a little over 2 feet of snow. The governor claimed it's a disaster and called in the guard. We're gonna try and get these elk tomorrow. Third rifle starts tomorrow. There's a bunch of them in the ag fields. There's probably 250 head right now. A couple really nice bulls in there. So hopefully tomorrow morning they will still be here. The only thing that really gets around in the snow right now is I've got a tracker side by side and it's doing pretty good if I lock it and put it in 4-wheel drive. And that's why I'm gonna have to take some people out to the blinds. Be a little bit of a cold ride, but that's how we'll get them out there. And hopefully we'll have some elk down in the snow tomorrow morning.
Well, we were getting calls from some of the clients that had braved the conditions. They were like, man, we found a back road. We're gonna come in on this dirt road or this county road. Or some of them had actually arrived before the storm. We had Scott Reekoff, who's been hunting with me 27 years. His son, who's been hunting with me since he was 12 years old. We had Maria come out with her husband. They're from Montana. They're used to deep snow. They actually braved the weather and made it through. And a few other hunters came in. Some of them said they were gonna be running a little bit late. But me, Trent, Seth, and the other guides, well, we were ready to roll. Well, the evening before the clients came in, the snow was deep, but there were animals all over the place. We're seeing elk, we're seeing white-tailed deer, Trent scouting, Seth scouting, I'm scouting, the other guides are out scouting, and we were excited for the opening day of third rifle season.
All right, we're all heading out. Do a little elk hunting this morning. Got tons of snow. We're gonna be trekking through a little bit of snow, but there were a bunch of elk in the front fields. We're hoping to find them.
Well, I was gonna go out with Maria and her husband. He was gonna try and video his wife taking a bull, and I said, I'm gonna go out, we're gonna try and cut around our herd that Trent's gonna be on and see if we can get a shot. We'll see if it happens. Trent's probably gonna get the first shot, but we may get a shot at an elk if they peel off and we can cut them off. So they were game to go, and we took off early to try and get on them. Well, we trudged through the snow. I'm breaking snow. Maria's like, I'm glad you were breaking through the snow. It made it a little easier. We get set up, and literally, it's legal light, and I see a bull coming. So I get super excited, and I'm a terrible guide because of that. But I set up the bog tripod for her, and I'm like, okay. And I'm giving her ranges, like 460, 400, 380. The bull gets to, I think, like 250 yards.
250's fine.
And I'm like, okay. The bull stops. I'm like, whenever you're ready. Go ahead and take him. Take your time, but take him.
Whenever you're ready, take him. Take your time. Shoot him. Yeah, there's no rush. Take your time. Take your time. Put a good shot on him.
How she made the shot with me pressuring her and yelling in her ear, I don't know.
He's standing right there for you. Take your time.
But she made an absolutely beautiful shot on this bull.
Put another round in.
That only went about 20 yards and dropped in the snow.
Down. Nice. Holy chowder. Is that how you kill an elk early in the morning?
What is it, 10 minutes after daylight?
What's cool is I watched you dial as it was coming. You were like 300, 250, and you dialed it in. I assume you just held right on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was friggin' awesome. Great shot out here in southern Colorado. Marie, nice job.
Thank you. Thanks for getting me on it. We've got a bull down back there. We're walking out, and all of a sudden, about 10 yards from us, this beautiful whitetail just comes out. Nice buck. Sun's shining in through the trees right on him. Snow's blowing, and we just sit here. He doesn't see us. We watched him for about 5 minutes. Just cruise right through, and then he starts moving through the deep snow. It was really fun. We've seen a lot of animals this morning. We've seen cranes. A bunch of them just flew off behind us. Turkeys all over the place over there. Whitetail over there. Oh, there's another buck as we speak. Oh my gosh.
It looked like a movie. Like with the snow coming through. Yeah. I was waiting for like a butterfly to land on my nose. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Got a little mornings like that.
Yeah, beautiful buck.
So now I'm super pumped. So I text Trent to say, I've got a bull down already. I'm gonna go back to the lodge, you know, because they wanted coffee and stuff. So I'm gonna go back to I wanted coffee. I'm gonna go back to the lodge and let me know if you guys get a bull, and I'll come out and help you with the tractor. But first I've got to pick up Maria's bull. Nice job. Look at that beautiful bull. That's awesome. Pull him out. Oh, let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you got over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Nice job.
First Colorado bull, my biggest bull.
Biggest bull ever?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Gotta love it when you do that.
Yeah.
And
oh my gosh, he's beautiful.
Beautiful 6x6, and you made a perfect textbook shot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank
No,
you.
that literally, I wouldn't have even moved it half an inch. Like that was as perfect of a shot as you can put on a bull. That's why he went down so fast. And that's
Things
where
all around.
your dial system on that VX6, you know, that's the new scope, the HD there. But, you know, I watched you dial, you know, I was giving the yardage, and, you know, when I was like, you know, 400, I watched you dial the 4, and then as it was getting closer, you went 350 and then 300, and then you rolled it to 250 and just made a perfect shot.
Yeah, aimed dead on. The system's great. You don't have to, takes the guessing out of it.
Congratulations. Seriously, that was a great shot.
Thank you.
Well, Maria and her husband Matt were pretty excited. It was her biggest bull. It was just an absolute blast. The weather was cold, deep snow, and pretty dang chilly. So I text Trent, and Trent tells me, I'm still on the big herd. We're just waiting for a shot.
Dad had told us the night before that me, Matt, Scott, and Mike, my 3 clients, are gonna go out and get on the big herd. He's gonna go to the outskirts, and he also told me that we should be done first. So what ends up happening, as soon as legal light hits, I hear a gunshot, and I'm like, oh man, that's awesome, Dad got a bull. He texts me, yeah, we just got a bull. I'm hanging out at the lodge having coffee. How's it going out there? And I'm breaking snow for my 3 clients, and I don't wanna tell them because I'm supposed to be a big tough guide, but I'm freezing and I know they're freezing too. But we end up getting set up. We all kind of build our snow igloos around us. So the snow might have been brutal and really cold, but it was honestly a beautiful morning. We're watching all types of wildlife the entire morning. We're watching turkeys walk by us and jump off the roost. We're watching white-tailed deers run through the field right in front of the elk. We're watching a whole herd of elk bedded down in front of us, moving around. And we're also seeing some mule deer. All in all, it's just a beautiful morning to be out there. So with the snow, we couldn't get as close as we usually do to the elk. So what really helped us out is we were running the Bog Death Grip. And so I had Matt, Scott, and Mike all running the Death Grip, and it ended up working out pretty well with it. Matt ends up shooting a beautiful bull right off the bat, hammers his, it goes down.
There he goes.
Nice.
He's down.
Then me and Scott pick one out. It ends up going a little ways, stopping, bam, he hammers it, it drops on the spot.
We're about to have a shot.
I'm on him.
348.
Ready?
Yep. Hit. Reload. Cow behind him. Put another cow coming. Hold up. He's getting ready to go down.
Down.
He's down. Good shot.
Then me and Mike go out and we end up hammering a really nice 5x5 bull. All in all, a really good third rifle first day.
Matt's bull right over there, about 200 yards away.
Yeah.
Father-son double.
This morning.
Good shooting, man.
Thank you. Oh,
Good shooting, guys. That's friggin' awesome, man.
it was a great hunt. Good time.
Great job. Look at the fronts on that guy.
Yeah, he's a good one.
That's huge.
He's got good threes.
Man, that is so cool. And you guys laid in the snow. That was so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were out there for 4 hours laying in
Yeah.
the snow. And
That's right.
you made a heck of a shot.
So things are rolling pretty fast. Seth is getting elk up on the mountain. He's doing amazing with the other guides. Tristan's over there guiding. I think Gunner's over there guiding. They're doing great. We're doing great over here. We got 4 bulls opening morning. Unbelievable. Then it was time to get busy with the tractor, picking up elk, skinning elk, taking elk to the processor. But I will tell you, it was a pretty incredible rifle season for us here at Full Draw Outfitters. And when Trent is doing his happy dance, I'm not even gonna try. Then you know things are going pretty dang good. I want to thank not only Trent and Seth for doing an amazing job, but all the other guides that helped out as well. I hope you enjoyed watching some of our rifle seasons here at Full Draw Outfitters in Colorado. Stay tuned next week for some more exciting outdoor adventures.